Okay, mm, let's start. Good afternoon. So first thing you need to do is log in into your email ID. Okay, and then in another tab, new tab, just see that you open a new tab and type classroom.google.com and enter it. Okay. So the first thing that it will show what if there are any other classrooms that are there, it will show up over here for you. If it is, if you, since you have not, most of you have not created anything, it should be empty. Okay. So now here is the thing where on this right side, you see this part, there is a plus sign. Okay. So here, if you hover the mouse on it, it will tell create or join a class. The first thing you need to do is create. Click on that, it will show join class or create class. All the faculty members have access to creating a class, and you can join a class also, that's also fine. But that would be something like you want to join another class where other teacher is teaching, where junior professors or assistant professors can join a senior professor, that also can happen. But that is another way is also there where junior can become a teacher along with you, that is also I'll show you. But let's first create a class. I'll click on the class. The first thing that is needed is this one where it says create class. Okay, here is where it says create class. So here when I do that, I'll type here HODs. Okay, I'm creating a classroom for all the HODs and people, dean and other stuff who wants me. So all I need is a HOD class, that's all. There's no section, subject name, or Google teach. Okay, teaching, Google teaching. There's no room to it. That's the only thing that is expected. Okay, so all I need to do is and then click the create button. The first line is the only one which is required. Rest is all just to give you what kind of a class you have, that's all. Okay, there I got it created, a class got created. So here is the class. Okay, and now if you look at it, there are several things that you see over here. Okay, several things that you see over here is the stream, classwork, people, grades, and there is this gear sign. Okay, all of them are necessary one by one. Let's see what we can do. So first of all, you can select a theme. If you want any kind of a theme that is already there, you can select it over here. And let's say if it is a math and science or in something like that. So I'm just selecting this, select the class. The theme gets selected over here, something like that. You can upload a photo if you have a better photo to show that, that also can be done. Now next comes, here is whatever happens in this class, they all show up in this particular tab called stream. That means everything that you send over here, it will show up over here. For this class, who are the students? That's kind of a thing that we need to look at. Now, now let's see if there is any other settings that I need to look at it. In general, the class code that I have created is here. This is the class code, FWFJB3JJ, something like that. You can set it. Can students post and comment over here? Our students can only comment. Our only teachers can post and comment. How do you want to control this whole thing that can be done over here? Then classroom on the stream, show condensed notifications, hide notifications, show attachment. All these things can be set over here. Show deleted items. If something you might have added and deleted, so you want to show or not show, it is up to you. Grading is also there. Overall grading or total points weighted by category. We look at each of them. Show overall grade to students. Yeah, that is possible. when grades are ready, add grade category. These are all something which will go as an advanced thing. Right now, just let's set it up one by one. I hope that sets a little bit of settings has happened. Now let's come to the people, because we need to add people over here. Without that, all this classwork, all these things makes no sense. Okay. Now here, there are two things. Let's say most of you are seniors and you might have one more person who teaches your classes, right? So you can invite the teacher here with this. For example, I want to invite, let's say Krishnamurti, L Krishnamurti, okay, Krishnamurti L, Kitimi, okay. I'm inviting as another teacher over here, okay, and he gets the invite. Yeah. Now, once he gets the invite, he gets an invitation into his email ID. If he clicks that, he becomes another teacher to this particular class. Okay. Now, how do I add other people in the system? Okay. In the system, whom should I should be adding students over here. Once I add students, they all get an invitation as an email ID. As an email, they will get that invitation. They cannot be added directly. So I'm sending an email, an invitation to all of you HODs, okay, plus these are all the HOD emails, not your personal emails at ni.in. These are all HOD emails. So if you are looking at it, please look at the HOD's email and accept the invitation. We will see all the people who accepted over here, who has not accepted. Now, and one more thing I want to add is people, Dean, they are not part of the HOD is this thing, Dean R&D, okay, Dean R&D, NVR, Shavana, she has joined, and I think these are the ones, okay. So all of you will all get an invitation to your respective email IDs, okay. The invitation is being sent. Okay. Must be I must have blocked this group, so I'll have to expand it. But I think Dean, they have got it. So Deans, now I have to add specifically people, okay. HOD, EC HOD, okay, EC HOD, EE HOD, then MEC, HOD MEC, Civil HOD, IP HOD, CS HOD, CS, CSC, HOD, ISC, IS, or IS HOD, IS HOD. Math, physics, chemistry. Okay, I think I have added everybody now. So if you look at the invitation sent, you would all have got an invitation. Okay. If you look at it, all these have been invited. So if you look at the email IDs of email, you'll see that I have added all of them. And if you accept it, it will become dark. The name becomes dark. If not, it will be in the invited stage. This is the first thing that you need to do if you're creating a classroom in the classroom.google.com. Next is, okay, here let's look at it, what is there here. So here are so if you want to send an invitation to their email ID, you can do this also. You can just click the plus sign over here. It will show the bigger picture of that. You can copy this and send an invitation to the respective students also. The best is to do this through the email itself, the people under the people inviting their students itself. Next is related to classroom. Okay, here there are two things that would have happened, that is there here. Once you create this HOD's directory, there in the Google dot in the drive.google.com, in the drive, a folder would have got created. Okay, if you look at it under my drive classroom HODs, a particular drive is created to share all the things over whatever will be shared will be added over into this particular folder. So automatically this folder is created in your respective drive.google.com of that particular email. Now assign work to your class here. You can even go to your Google Calendar. So in the Google Calendar, if you go here, you have a Google calendar that is created, and you can add your invitation of Zoom or Hangouts, Meet, anything that you want, set it up here, and you can start the uh, if we add one more teacher, see, both of you own the class. It's not who is call guards are asked if more than one teacher is added, who is the owner. Both of you are owners. Okay, there's nothing like who is going to teach, or both of you are owners to that particular class. You have to take care of it at both sides, from both of you. Okay, now the calendar events can also be added. Now at this level, now you can create. What are the creations that are there? You can create an assignment. You can create a quiz assignment. You can ask a question. You can put a material for them to use and reuse a post from already. Let's say this is the second time that you are running. Last year you have created a post and you want to use that same post over to this class also. So you can reuse the post. You can create topics. Okay, it just does not mean that you just send over your topic. In the sense, you can create module 1. Okay, module 1, that also you can do. Second thing is you can create let's say you want to ask very specific to induction. Okay, induction as a induction motors as a topic. Maybe there are a lot of things that you want to share. You can create that. Now when you are giving an assignment, you can give the assignment to the whatever you give, it will be to the whole assignment, it will get to the whole class, it will get. So you can actually put over here the how does induction motor works. Okay, this is the question. This you can assign it to anything that they want. Okay, anything. And you are giving you want to give points also, how much points you want to add to this, and you want to give it to the induction motors topic. You can tell on what due date, what is the date that they want to submit. Monday by Monday they should submit it, and you are assigning it to all the students. And you can give more instructions and create more things over here. For example, you want to add a Google Drive which has where you want them to submit, or you want to create a link to a particular website. You want to give a file where you want to tell how to actually access that for doing this assignment. You want to give this file such that, for example, I want to give a file. So let's say in my drive, okay, I want to give okay, I want to give Bloom's report as a file. Students can view and view the file. That means I'm giving this file to them. When I assign this, all of the students will be able to see this particular file and able to view it. They will not be able to modify this file, but they can see the file and see what is there in the file for them to read further, do an assignment. So you can give more instruction to these students. Let's say you want to make them add a drive and ask them to write it on a paper and submit it. You can give instructions to it. Once you are ready, you can assign it. Okay, points is based on ungraded, but here ungraded right now it is put it as, or you can put it at 100 points also, no problem. Okay, now this has changed a little. You could have given the marks over here, how many points you want to give. Looks like a little bit changes are there. Okay, Now there are few things that you can do. You can save the draft. You don't know, somebody, you got a call and you had to go, you can save the draft. You can schedule it. Maybe you want to, you have given 13th as the date, but you want to send it on, for example, on 10th at 8 a.m. you want to schedule it. You can schedule this. Okay, in that fashion, that can be done. Now another thing is, you can assign it right now. Okay, right now I have canceled this. Okay, cancel it. Okay, today is 7th. Okay, I just want to change it. Okay, I want to change it to just PM. Okay, that would be fine. Schedule it at 8 o'clock. You will get this file. You will get it today. Okay, schedule. I have scheduled it. That means now you're not getting that particular file. It is scheduled at 8 p.m. today. So that you can do. You can give a quiz also. You can ask. You can post a material. Let's do the material first. So I want to actually give a YouTube. Okay, so I want to give related to induction motor. Okay, I want them to know about what is induction motor. So I'll go to you, click on that YouTube. How does induction motor work? I can assign this. I can assign multiple things. Okay, I can assign it. Again, I can assign this induction motor. Okay, I want to assign this. So these two files have been assigned. Unless you give a title, it won't go. So once you put that induction title, this gets enabled. On the right side, this post, all these things gets enabled. And once I give this post, everybody who are as a part of the students will be able to get that particular file as a this thing. So looks like none of you have accepted invitation, so none of you will get it. Once you get it, once you accept the invitation, you will start seeing the files. Second part, you can give a quiz. Okay, the part is, once you say quiz, it will create a blank quiz for you first. Okay, so you click on this blank quiz and you can assign any quiz that you want over here. For example, you had an earlier quiz imported, you had created a quiz. For example, I have created a quiz that was done and given to somebody, so I'm selecting that. Once you select that, it will ask me, there are 6 questions in this. Do you want everything to be imported? If I say yes, import all the 6 questions, that will become part of this form, part of this quiz question. Okay, now I have to set few other things. This is a blank quiz. It was done plainly from starting, as if scratch. Only the questions were imported, not the properties of that particular quiz. So you can set this to accepting responses. You can set it to certain other things. For example, collect emails, send it to don't restrict to engineering only. Why? Because most of them have Gmail. So if you check this, none of them will be able to open the quiz, the students. Edit after same, nothing. Let it be shuffle, that some message quizzes. You all know how to do this. So let's remove all of them. You want to just give point values. This also is a little dangerous. So let's save it. Once you have everything, now the quiz is also ready. Now all that you need to do, the quiz is ready. You didn't change the name of the quiz. Let's see, change it. Let's say I want to change this to quiz 1. Okay. Okay, this changed and it will show up over there. And so here, if I do a refresh, it's supposed to show. So is the quiz 1. Where is it? The quiz has been module. Where did it go? Oh, it didn't go. It didn't add up. So the minute it went off because I did not assign it properly. Correct. Sorry. So it is creating. Sorry. quiz 1, assign blank quiz. Anyway, you understood how to do it, right? So hopefully you will be able to make this quiz run, and you can schedule it on that particular date, or you can say that you can assign it immediately if you want to. Okay, all these things can be done, and once you are set, you're all set to send it, and you can save it, send it, and you can assign it. So everybody would get this blank quiz, grade importing. Once you answer the quiz, automatically grade can be imported. Okay, now here, whatever you have, you can actually give it through this classwork related assignment quiz. Give a question, material, reuse the post, add topics. Okay, all the people over here, who you can see who are all people who have been invited and they are here. And once they answer that quiz, grading is also automatically done over here. So here it will show if the person answers everything, automatic grading will be done over here, and it will show. So the class average is calculated, due date is given, all these things will come up. So all the classwork that you give, you will be as part of a column. So all these things will come 1, 2, 3, 4. All the things that you gave as work for the class, everything shows up over here. So, and whatever assignments that you have done, whatever you have given as a classwork, or if you have posted a material, everything shows up under the stream. All these things shows up here at the bottom of this particular thing, space that is allowed here. So everything is shown, any due work that is there, who sent it, how many of them still need to be sent, all these things shows up once you see proper setup is done. And this is how it is actually set up as part of the classwork. So for every subject, creating a classroom for that is better than having one subject, the same people are going to or let's say the same 60 people are taking 5 subjects. Let me have every one classroom for everybody. Don't do that. Why? Because it's get confused. Who is sending what kind of classwork, what is the assignment, all these things get confused. So better is to create each for each class subject, create a classroom such that it is maintained, maintained properly. The information sent is properly, such that you know who has sent, what is being sent, everything is noted, and grade work is done properly. All these things can be done. And once you have this, for example, there are a few other things. For example, let's say quiz is answered. Okay, in the responses you see all these responses, right? So you can actually create it will create a quiz 1 responses. It will create an Excel sheet. Okay, in the Excel sheet also there is a lot of other things that can be done. Okay, there are add-ons here. There are add-ons on the Excel sheet itself which you can do. Okay, now let's say this whole thing is being added, and there is add-ons in the Excels also. So there are so many things that are there for you to help you to work with. Flubaro is one of the thing. Okay, enable Flubaro in this sheet. For example, all the quizzes that are being done, people can run Flubaro on that particular thing and understand which of the questions has been answered correctly, and which of them has a problem in the question, or there is somebody could not answer it. All these things they can know it from this particular Flubaro. Okay, the assignments, all the grade assignments, all of them come over here. They sit over here. This Flubaro, there must not be enough permission to okay, nothing is there to if the information is there, I could have shown something. In the add-ons, actually that Flubaro does that some kind of a magic over here, and it will tell exactly which question had maximum marks, and how many good attempts, how many answered correctly, how many didn't answer correctly, which question had a problem. All these things it will grade you properly. So this Flubaro is another add-ons. These are all the add-ons that are there at the domain level. That means everybody who has attended.ac.in has these things for you to at your disposal for you to work with. Okay, this itself is another class and meeting, online meeting that can be done for everybody, but it all depends upon how much you want to learn. Few form you Merge Email, Flubaro, Octopus, uh, uh, Site Master, workflows, all these things are different things that are there on the add-ons that are there on the Excel sheet. There are add-ons that are there on the Google also, but not much of a help that we got from this. So these are the things I just wanted to share. There is only 5 minutes more, so let's see if there are any questions that I want to, that you have a question. Accept and receive quiz and material. Good.
You send a YouTube version of it so that we can follow it.
Not able to hear you. Can you be loud?
No, whatever instructions you have told, you just send it in the form of YouTube as you have sent earlier. So that would be
Yeah,
useful for us.
I recorded it, so I'll send it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Any other questions?
Sir, I have one question. Hello.
Tell me, sir.
Can we send the group email instead of writing email separately for everybody?
You can send it group email. For some reason, I had a restriction on HODS. That's the reason it gave a problem. If not, you can send it to all the people in one shot.
Yeah, because
The group email ID can be added and it will go.
Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Kaulgud here.
Yes, sir.
Can we use a form builder while creating a quiz?
Form builder is a little bit hassle, sir, because everybody needs to know how to work with Excel sheet. Excel sheet, everybody needs to open that Excel sheet. They need to select it is a multiple choice or that and this, and then the builder will do the job of you. That means you are going the other way to build a quiz. The quiz, the form, this way actually people are able to see GUI to do the form, do the quiz. The other one is from the Excel sheet they will build a they will build a Google form. I don't suggest for everybody to do that because it needs a level of understanding of how to work with Excel sheet, how to select, and it will get frustrated.
Anand, is there a subscription fee for this?
Say that again.
Is there a subscription fee for this?
These are all free, sir.
Free.
Yeah, these are all free for us. See here, we have so many applications. We have been just using only Gmail till now. We have a Boeing in our hand, but we were using only one seat of that Boeing till now. Unless we got into a situation where we are forced to use it. See these apps that we have in this G Suite. I have Classroom, Drive, Gmail, Google Chrome, Google Vault, Google Groups, Hangouts, Hangout Mint, Keep, Sites, Tasks. Then I have additional Google services which we have never used. None of us use fully in our. We have not used it till now. Okay, this is anyway deprecating, so we will not use this. Blogger is there, Chrome Web Store, FeedBurner, Google Plus, Google Ad Manager, Ads, AdSense, Google Alerts, Google Analytics. We have Google Marks, Books, Cloud Platform. But this Cloud platform it will take money, so it is there. I have put it there as an on, but nobody uses. Google Print, Custom Search, Google Data Studio, Google Domain, Google Earth, Google FI, Google Groups, Google Maps, Google My Business, My Maps, Payments, Photos. We have around 55 applications over here. Okay, and we don't use everything. Sorry to say, we might not be able to use everything also, because some level of higher understanding needs to be there for us to use efficiently. And I have already almost downloaded other things also, like we could have had Apogee Live, Autocrat, Cloud Manager. These things shows up on the Excel sheet, Octopus, Flubaru, Formule. These are all the add-ons that I added at the domain level. So that's the reason you will be able to see at the Excel sheets when you click on this, all these things are there. Why? Because I added that in the as a third party, and which is